Yeah guys, I decided to do another video because there was a couple of things that I think I kind of either brushed over or missed out in my last video. Well, firstly, I didn't really show my dreads that well, I don't think, so firstly I'm just going to show you my dreads all the way around. I don't know whether you can see them, just kind of here and other side. Yeah. And basically this is them. Another thing I said about washing my hair. Basically I wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. Every now and again I'll leave it a bit longer than that, but it's never really that often. I mean, because of only washing my hair every now and again, my hair doesn't, my scalp doesn't produce as much grease or as many oils, so I don't really need to wash it that often because it doesn't get all greasy and minging. But I do wash it often because of other shit getting in it. So that's one of the things. Another thing is to keep the roots locking up, I usually clockwise rub like that. You don't have to. Again, like I said in the last video, you don't have to do anything. But they will lock up after a while on their own, especially if you're washing it often. But sometimes they will grow to like lengths of about 3 inches of hair before it starts matting up, and then that can look pretty stupid in my opinion with dreads about this length. I mean, it looks pretty cool in my opinion with like proper long dreads, halfway down your back, but with these short dreads I like to keep the roots matted and all that. If you haven't noticed, I've pointed tips instead of rounded tips. This is just because I prefer them. Yeah, I prefer them. Most people to not the tips sometimes use a crochet hook, and this is for rounded ends. I usually use a crochet hook and put it through the dread down, and then grab the loose hair and then pull it up through. That works, but you have to do it often to keep it in, because I did it like for this quite a while ago, but I only did it once, and as you can see it's just gone back like that. Another way is that they say on Dreaded HQ is to go like that and to roll the tip into your palm, but if you just do that like that, it ends up leaving like that, but after a while it just comes out. To keep mine like knotted but still pointy, I usually do that, but then palm roll it out, so then it ends up going like that really, so it kind of knotted but still to a point. So that's how I do my tips and my roots. Loose hair, I usually use a crochet hook, but as I said in my last video, I've got a lot of loose hair because I don't do all the maintenance. I've got the equipment to do it, just never the time and patience to do it. Yeah, a lot of people, like I said in my last video about the whole wax thing, most people say don't use it. If you want to listen to them, go for it. Don't use it, if you want to be safe, because obviously nobody wants to ruin their dreads. Stay safe. Don't use it if you don't trust it 100%. I was a bit foolish in the beginning, as in I didn't research it fully, and I didn't know, I didn't get told that it was bad to use it, so I used it, but it didn't do my dreads any harm. I think it helped, but that's just me. You don't have to. I also have used accelerators from Dreaded HQ. This one primarily. It's mainly just salt water, which everybody knows to be good, and then it's got some like other stuff in it, like hemp and hemp seed oil and stuff like that in it, which helps lock them up. I always find that my dreads have they get better in stages. I find mine have gotten a lot better when I've used that a little bit, and also going to the sea really helps. I remember I went on holiday during the summer, and then I went to the sea so much, and my dreads got so much better in 2 weeks, more than they had for about 2 months before that. So that's very good for for your dreads to go in the sea. Another thing I use to wash my hair is dread soap. I find my dreads, they always feel slightly tighter every time I use it. It really helps washing your hair with it. One sec. But yeah, a couple more things. Trying to think. Palm rolling. Everybody knows about palm rolling. Yeah, when I first did my dreads, I got about 4 people to help me to do it, using the back combing method. It took me, I think it was about 8 hours with 4 people working on it at a time. I got like 8 people around to my house so they could like switch and rotate, because it's tiresome work. And yeah, some people did it well, some people didn't do it so well. I suggest teaching them a lot before doing it, because a lot of people, they don't get the concept that well. I mean, the people that did mine, they were good, but I could have taught them better. I blame myself for not showing them properly, because I only showed them on these dreads, because I did these 2, and then all the rest were pretty much everybody else. I mean, I did this one on my own before anybody turned up to my house, and then I did this one showing them, and then so that's the only like teaching they got, was just me showing them how to do one dread, and then after that, I just left them to it. Yeah, I wash my hair. I usually leave it to drip dry on its own, but if I'm not going out of the house anytime soon, or if I'm like going to bed and I don't really want to sleep with it wet, then I usually blow dry it, because sleeping with wet dreads, not going to be good for them, because the whole, mildew and all that in your dreads. Nobody wants that. Trying to think of anything else. I think that was about it for me. Alright, well, again, comment and ask for more stuff so I can answer. Bye.